Hello again, and for almost the last time in this series. We've reached the T in spelling out the word context, which I've used like an acronym. C, conscious. O, observing of. N, nuance. And T, terroir, terroir. E, exploring outside. X, X factors. T, truing, thank you, technology. Take your pick. They're all going to connect. This is a pithy heart of a very long concluding post. You'll find the link down below in the more if you press that. And I want to start with the thank you to technology. It might seem a bit odd, but of course, this baker's dozen of 7 poeticals, my word for poem, and 6 prose posts would not have happened without ChatGPT and the whole furore and love affair that's currently happening with AI landing on my plate. I'm actually going to read the last little bit of the conclusion because it feels right, and it was crafted unaided, that's UNAIDED, and so enjoy. Right. When I reflect on this 8-week journey, there's a sense that true love, the only kind of truing that does not require mechanical measurement, that eventually was applied to AI through attention or tending. And it brings me to a place where it or them or they are no longer viewed as parasitic. However, what I choose to be nourished or take from the AI plate is ultimately my choice. Grappling with intimacy, enjoying long foreplay with no guarantee of consummation, and always taking the time to consider context, fills my belly with the fire of desire. AI so far is, for me, a cold dish. Nevertheless, since AI has been served in our face, the question, what does it mean to be human, seems to be playing more and more on people's lips. I love the service AI is providing in prompting that, and it will prompt as many answers as there are humans. Those answers can change in the flutter of a leaf. Why? Because we are not just human. We are intertwined with the context in which we find ourselves. Here, now, back then, and even as we contemplate the future. And in that context, then when I wrote this post, the rest of the potatoes needed planting, and a series of learnings from the lambing encounter call to be shared. I ask if any of these posts and poeticals actually affect the context of your being. That's a humbling answer for me as a writer. The answer may well be, it's commentary. I don't know. How do we share in this? We share by sharing each other's context. Mine alone is not enough. I want to finish the way I started, which was to discover in a daily quiet time number 300 from 365, Tao by Deng Ming Dao. Subject, context. This time I'm going to read the little paragraphs that follows the stanza. There's a stanza for each day. I turned to this when I was wondering about what anyone else talks of when they're talking of context, apart from Charles Eisenstein and Stephen Jenkinson, that is, and Tyson Yukaporter and many others. They're all thanked in the introductory introductory post. So here we are. Context, connection, engagement. If we understand these words, we do not need esoteric terms. For me, that's text, writing. Wow. Out of this mass of changing concordances, we must pick out the coordinates by which we act in any given moment. We should take comfort in this situation. As long as we engage life fully, we need not fear being separated from the essential current of life. Unlike the AI, we're not able to feed off everything. Inevitably, doing that excludes contextualizing. My eyes cannot and are not meant to take in everything. I'd love to hear what your eyes are taking in right now and what your heart is telling you about artificial intelligences, the blessings they'll bring or they are bringing into your lives, and also maybe the unpalatable parts which are actually threatening you and demanding we tend to their presence. Thank you so much for listening and engaging in this series. It's an absolute pleasure and honor to use technology in this way. The next series will be very visceral, much less involved with matters sexual. I'm very well served, by the way, for anyone who's thinking of doing any horrible kind of nastiness on YouTube, which sometimes happens, where you try and communicate in the full stream of the commentary. I am sorted very nicely. Thank you very much. I do not need anyone who is seeking a partner or any other kind of relationship to be in touch with me in the stream of comments. Thank you. Please note. Finally, so lambing is coming up. There'll be 9 lambing learnings. And if you've not encountered that experience, you're in for some real treats, because what I learned from the sheep, the lambs, and the shepherd, all of those were really life transforming, as indeed the coincidence of doing this journey at the same time was too. Thanks very much. See you on the next video. Bye for now.